Good morning, ducks.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for August the 23rd.
And I'm up early. I'm pumped. Guys, I'm getting the electric fence done today, and I get to start to rip down the interior fence. I've got to wrap up a bit of an edit here because I didn't get my edit done last night because it was so late outside. But I've been laying in bed for the last half hour just thinking about the pen. I'm so close, guys. I'm so pumped. Because after this, it's things like, the feeding station, which I'm really excited about building, and, the roof structure on the feeding station, and all that kind of neat stuff. It's going to be so nice. The ducks right now, actually, I'll go upstairs. No, actually, I can do it from the back deck. The ducks are having a blast out there. They're partying big time. They're all over the pen. There's no wind tonight, eh? And obviously no predators. Well, Doug did lift his head once, but it's pretty relaxed, having fun party ducks. It's going to be so nice when I get the wire down. I'm hoping I get it all down today. It's just that when I originally installed it, when I made the dog pen, because this is the old dog pen wire, it's pretty intense the way I installed it, so it's going to be a long, brutal process. And another thing, guys, I updated the GoFundMe page for the money I've spent so far. Linked below, check it out. You'll see everything I've spent. And it's just to show you the running total, and we're getting close here because the ducks go after Thanksgiving. I think it's like around October 23rd, 25th, so we're going to crank up the fundraiser. We got a big processing bill for the government-approved processor, so that the ducks can be slaughtered and donated to the homeless shelter. Anyways, I got to get my edit happening here because it's get the pen energized today. Oh, I'm excited. I just got my edit done for today's late episode. Oh man, I'm so far behind now on my schedule. I hate releasing late like this, guys. I'm sorry, but I've been just focusing on the pen big time because I want to get it done. But I got to give you a big thank you, guys, for watching the ads. I just can't say thanks enough. Your support is it's really showing, and I can't thank you enough. And to let you know, you only have to watch, and like I said before, that I found out 31 seconds. You don't have to torture yourself for a brutally long ad. Just give the ad 31 seconds, and you've helped the ducks out, and go on to the video if you have no interest in the advertisement. But I just want to say thanks again, guys, for watching the ads and supporting the ducks, and keep the show going here. And I've got the best fans in the world, guys. I've got the best fans on YouTube. And that's I just want to let you know. 31 seconds. That's all you got to do. So anyways, I'm just finished the edit. I'm going to wrap up a little bit of computer work here, and then I'm going to cook my breakfast, and we're going out to work on the pen and get this electric fence running, and start tearing down the old wire today. Well, he's game to come out, but he also cut his foot last night, or his leg actually. He's got a cut on his leg, but there was no blood last night, so I don't know. But he was working seriously hard yesterday. Crazy hard, actually. But I'm going to leave him in. I'm going to run down to the lake first. I want to do a little bit of a check down there because the way the ducks acted yesterday, and I'm a little bit behind. It's about, what time is it here? It's 20 after 9. I had problems with the computer. I'm uploading a bunch of raw files for NBC because they don't want to edit the YouTube videos. They want to edit the originals. So I had to upload to them, and I've been trying for 3 days now to upload. And every link they give me, it keeps crashing and aborting the upload, and it's like, and I know it ain't my connection because I upload a lot every single day. Okay, I'm gonna grab the pivot heads, and we're going. Yeah, I upload every day, so it's like it's not me, it's their end. Something's going wrong at their end, but they're having technical difficulties. But let's go to the lake, and then we'll let the ducks out. I know you're gonna go back into the living room to sleep, aren't you? I'll come back and wake you up. Oh, look at them. They're all excited. Today's a big day, guys. Electric fence, and I start tearing the wire down.
But first, let's go check the lake. Yep, the otters are here, guys. Oh no, it's not an otter. It's a loon. That's all right. I thought it was an otter at first. What a beautiful day. Yeah, it is. It's the adult loon with the baby. It's strange that there's only one adult though. We haven't seen. Oh, there we go. We haven't seen the two adults together. Shame I didn't bring the big camera to get a good video of the baby. But there was two babies, you know, at the beginning of the season. Mother Nature, she's a cruel beast. I wonder where the other adult went. Oh, that time of year, guys, we're looking into the sun, facing the creek. The fact that the loon is swimming around down here, I'm thinking that there ain't no otters. So the bulrushes, we're on to our fourth crew Sunday. I don't believe it though. And the thing is that this is predator season, you know. September and October is the worst months here for coyotes. Well, it's been the worst the last 4 years anyways. Man, that's a mess of ducks when you see them scattered like that. They're all coming down to this end. I gotta go down and get the turtle trap. I've got an idea. I'm going to modify the door. Okay, the killdeers are just losing it here. Yeah, so what I'm doing, guys, I'm going to change the door. I've got, somebody made a comment this morning, which it's the only thing that makes any sense is that the door, like there's still only, you know, 4 inches of door out of the water right now. But I'm thinking I need to use the 1x1 welded wire as a door. I don't know, something tells me that the 2x4 wire, I don't know, maybe the turtle, he's sticking his head in and he's getting in between the wire, and you know, I don't know. But I'm going to try a different wire on the door. So I'm hoping to do that today. Because like it's not, like it doesn't, you know, I don't know. It does feel, I don't know, guys. I'm gonna change it anyways. I'll put a different wire on the door and see if that helps. Do a little modification to it. Because I do know there's turtles in this area. Even though yesterday we didn't have any hurt ducks. It's like every second type of date thing. I don't know. I'm guessing and trying. So we'll take it back and I'll do a mod and we'll see what it gives us. Look at them all at the gate. They're waiting to get out. I gotta go get the big camera. And I gotta take the trap up to the driveway. Yep, ducks. You're getting out here in a matter of minutes. What do you want? You want out? You do, don't you? he's actually gung-ho to be out today. But it's a gorgeous day. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a perfect day to get the electrical done and start tearing down some fence. All right, let's just go around and open the big gate. And I had an idea, actually not my idea, somebody else's idea in the comment section, which we've got to get our thinking caps on here, guys. Someone mentioned that they had mentioned the show, the channel, and what we're doing here, raising ducks for the homeless, to feed the homeless, on another channel. And I got thinking to myself, you know, we need to get a coordinated, we need to get a coordinated effort planned out to a certain degree. So I'm going to ask you for suggestions on channels, you know, bigger channels, you know, that have got a big following, you know, like there's lots of big YouTube channels out there, but, you know, we don't want a channel that's, you know, that's not the same type of viewer, you know. So it's like, we got to find, well, you've got to suggest to me, so we can come up with a plan here, channels that we could ask for help, you know, to get exposure here for the ducks. Because I'm thinking, you know, if we can find some channels that are, you know, in the same type of demographic, same type of, you know, people that have the same type of interests as the viewers of the Duck Adventure, that we could do, for lack of a better word, a full assault in the comment section and, you know, pound the comments on, you know, to get the people's attention. Because what I've found, and it's like these YouTubers, you know, they put all these different ways to contact them. And I have reached out to so many of them, and they never reply. You know, you can't get an answer back, and it's like I always wonder, you know, why bother having contact information there if you're not going to reply to people? But that's just the way they run their channels. But I think maybe if we could get enough exposure in their comment section from the fans of the Duck Adventure, that they would, you know, maybe they would notice us and help us out here and get some exposure for the ducks, because, you know, we're doing a great thing here, you know, raising you know, all these animals, you know, to feed the homeless. I don't know any channel on YouTube that's doing anything like this. So, but let's do the morning rush so that I can get on with getting the electric fence done up. And it looks like they're fairly gung-ho. Doug, he's barking at the swamp. What is it, dog? All right, let's let the ducks out. Hey, Doug. Doug. The little ones from the barn are having a hard time. They don't know what to do. There is a dog. Now I already let off some rounds with the shotgun just before I came back with the turtle trap. The Doug is going to do a wolf recon here. Yeah, so Sunday is the next planned cutting of the bulrushes. A different crew. And it's not a crew, actually, it's 3 different people. And they seem to be a little more gung-ho. Well, first of all, they didn't have a problem with Sunday. And I always get a kick out of that, you know, some of these people, like I've been talking to, they're unemployed, they got no job, but they won't work weekends. I'm like, okay, well, isn't the whole week being unemployed like a weekend? Okay, ducks, are you going right out to the water here? Doug's doing the perimeter check here. No, he's gone. I think the coyotes are running the edge of the bulrushes because Doug is really interested in just the edge. Well, they're holding off here. It could be Doug right now because he's just came out of the bulrushes. I think that's screwing them up. He's doing his smell check. Well, not many stragglers, just the young ones up at the pen. That's it. The geese are a little cautious here. I think it's Doug. The fact that Doug's at the bulrushes. Well, they're going out. But look at that, eh? Like, there's Doug. And the ducks are like right there and they're not freaked out. Where if that was a coyote, they would be freaking. So it's like they know it's him. Oh. Oh, he's gonna go check. Could be otters. That's the otter territory out there. He'll put the chase on otters. You know, since I've cut this, Doug does a lot of touring down here. He's back and forth. Like yesterday, guys, this was the main area that he concentrated on. He kept going back and forth here. So I don't know if it's the otters cutting across and the coyotes. But I know one thing, yesterday all attempts by any predators were foiled by Doug. He was one busy dog. Oh, he was, last night he had a serious limp coming home, or going up the stairs. I can't even talk here. I guess I started my day too early. Yeah, he had a serious limp. I had to give him an anti-inflammatory last night. Well, the ducks are on the water. He was like so gimped. I called him and he was at the bottom of the stairs and he just looked at me and he, like, when he got up, he was like one step at a time, dragging himself. Well, it was his first day back to work yesterday, and he pushed it, of course. All right, let's get this happening, guys. Plus, I got to keep my eye open for hurt ducks to add to the hospital. Oh, we're gonna get the electric fence running, and I'm gonna start taking the wire down. Exciting stuff. I'm pumped. I was up at ridiculous, like 4 a.m. thinking about it. I'll pay for it tonight. I'll be tired. I'll be tired tomorrow. That's what I always pay. You know, when I do these 4 a.m. things, it's the next day that I die. Yeah, it's all young ones in here. Look at this. They haven't figured out yet what life is outside the barn. So I've got to find a couple other crippled ducks. I know there's 2 more here that are hurting, so I gotta keep my eye open for them. And I'm not seeing any. Yeah, everybody got up. So we got Bill here, which I'm not thinking I'm gonna let Bill out. Relax, Bill. I know you really want to go with your friends. So we got a couple hurt ones here. I gotta go grab the polysporin eye drops for this guy. I noticed him last night. He's got a little bit of an eye infection. This guy, snapping turtle victim with a screwed up foot. Magoo, who is like unbelievably, I one of the cutest little ducks. This one though, I think got some hip damage from the snapping turtle. It's a real peg leg duck. It's the way it's walking. What's the deal with these 2 guys? Oh yeah, gimp leg and something screwed up on its hip. Poor little ducks. But I know there's more poor little ducks here because we specialize in that here. This is the disabled duck show. All right, I gotta go get the polysporin and give that little duck a eye treatment. Yeah, I don't see any other ducks that are moving around slow here. I'm thinking I've got this little duck here. Oh, look where she's got her nest now in the middle of the floor. Man, this duck. She used to have her nest in the corner, and now she's out in the middle of the floor. Do you even have eggs anymore? Yeah, you do, and you still got the goose egg. How did you roll? You're moving your nest all over the place. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking I'm going to put her in the barn, guys. I'm thinking that might just happen. Oh, we got a Muscovy sitting on 2 eggs. Man, wrong time of the year to be hatching ducklings. Oh, and this one here. And we got a Muscovy sitting on a nest here too. That little duck has been sitting on a nest for what, 3 months now? I don't know. I might move them. I don't know yet, but I got to focus on the pen. That's top priority here, because taking this wire down, guys, oh man, it's gonna be brutal. I just witnessed like between 8 and 10 killdeer put the run on a big hawk. The hawk was swooping down on the ducks, and the killdeers freaked out. Doug turned around, I turned around, and they were like all on top of it. They kept dive bombing the top of it. It seems to have left, but it was flying right over top of the creek and freaked the ducks out. Well, they're all gone. They were down. They were all down in the creek here, and then they just all of a sudden took off. I thought it was a coyote. Then the killdeers did this full assault. You know, it's amazing how Mother Nature does that. Eh? They'll gang up on a predator that, if it simply turned around, it could eat one of them. It seems to have left. You know, I set out to start work, and the things that happen here, like, I'm not kidding you guys, it's like by the time I get the tools out, it seems like an hour and a half's gone by with all the crap that goes down. Yeah, all the ducks have left. Oh, they're starting to come back down the creek. Okay, well, I'm gonna go start working. I ran into the house, grabbed the shotgun, because I put it inside when I went and got the big camera instead of hanging it outside. I don't know why I hung it inside. I noticed a comment about my mouse traps. They're not for mice. They're actually to make the lives of the chipmunks miserable. I find that if they're, I've actually killed a couple chipmunks with them, but usually what happens, the chipmunks come in, trip them off, and they'll, in a panic, run all over the place and set a whole bunch of them off. And I find that if I put them in here, the chipmunks don't come into the garage as much until they figure out how to walk around the mouse traps. But I've got to put some more down to make a complete circle around. But I find it works. I find that if you irritate the chipmunks enough, they seem to stay out of the garage. Well, away from the feed. They come into the garage, but at least they stay away from the feed. Except there's one right now. Make a liar out of me. And the little buggers, you know, if they go up a tree, I could blow them out of the tree real easy with a shotgun, but they keep going back into their little holes, and they got these holes all over the place, like everywhere, because this whole area is all pit run, 8 to 10 inch rock with gravel on top, so it's like it's just a massive chipmunk home underneath the garage. Oh. Where is he, Doug? He's under the truck. Usually when they go into the truck, Doug gets them. He's pretty persistent. They make a mistake, eh? And but then I see Doug crack his head on the frame of the truck too. Poor dog. He's so hard on himself. Alright, I gotta put my work boots on and start my day. Okay, nothing happened, but all the ducks just decided to come back. There was no freaking and peeking. They just all of a sudden, the yard's full of ducks again. Like they lasted an hour, hour and a half. I was just about to start working on the fence and I forgot I haven't done the eye drops. Come here, little duck. Oh, you got some bad eyes. Oh yeah, you got an eye infection there, little duck. Bizarre, you know, they sort of got a bit of a rush going on, but you know, Doug's down there. Doug just went down there, unless something was down there, and that's where he's heading down for. I can see him in the creek. Strange. All right, Duck. Tilt your head sideways for me. You got eye infection on both sides. Okay, hold your head still there. Alright. Well, maybe we have a repeat of yesterday, where something's lurking on the edge, and totally possible. I know there's two of them, so I did find another hurt duck. That one right there. Just a little overkill. Hospital this size for the ducks. So they want to come in and have baby food. You guys are bold. And that's what they want right there. I think there's 2 or 3 more ducks I gotta find. I've got the net out here, so as soon as I see them, I'll catch them and put them in here. Alright, ducks, look out, I gotta get to work. I can't believe they all came back. Oh man, the most heart-pounding thing just happened, guys. I'm just going down this far into the pen now to do the wire. Dog's been patrolling like crazy down at the swamp, like heavy-duty patrolling. And someone told me to bring the rifle down. I brought it down, and I was giving Doug a bit of loving, and he was staring at the swamp, and he's being an awesome dog. All of a sudden, it was just like a bolt of lightning, and the dog, it sounded like a racehorse taking off. I looked up, and there was the gray coyote, and the coyote took off like a bat out of hell. Doug never barked once, just went straight pursuit. like never barked, man. He wasn't like you know, dogs bark because they're afraid. He just went after it with his hair up. Man, it would have been awesome to get it on video. So I was standing like, I was right there giving him a bit of love, petting him. The coyote appeared right there, guys, exactly the same spot that I saw him the last time. And you know, because it's all cut, he has no place to hide. So he just took off and they went over in that direction. Doug just went after him. Oh, there's Doug. Just got back. Man, he's smart. He doesn't waste his effort going after him either. Like he doesn't, you know, like some dogs will just run, run, run. Man, that dog is just freaking awesome. The fact that he's back. I can't believe it. You know, usually when they take after you know, when they're going on a chase, they don't stop. They just run, run, run. Oh man. But he was so fast, guys. Like it sounded like a racehorse, that thumping sound on a track. And the speed, like, put it this way, the coyote didn't even get a chance to dart into the bulrushes and Doug was already at the creek. That's how fast Doug was moving. Unbelievable. Like if it would have been like a wide open, like you know, kind of big field, he would catch up and he would get him. But the thing is, coyote's hiding. He's darting through that area back there. But something told me, because the ducks, I'll show you, there were, that's why I went and got the rifle, is because the ducks were in a big group right there. They've just gone up the creek a little bit, but they were like right there in a big group, and I thought, okay, this is not right. Oh, Dougie just fell in the water. Where did he go? Oh, he's going for a swim. Where are you, Doug? Yeah, he's going for a swim. He's hot. He just powered on, man. Like a bionic dog. Yeah, look at that. He just went in the water to cool off and got back out, and he's going back on the trail. He wants to get a coyote bad. Well, put it this way. I had the rifle against the shed right there in the corner where I had it the other day, and because I just put it down because I was giving Doug some love, and I couldn't even turn the red dot scope on fast enough. That's how fast Doug was at the creek. And I was standing not even like 6 feet away from the rifle. Like I grabbed it right away and I thought I could pop a shot off before Doug would even get out there. And I couldn't even get the scope, I couldn't even turn it on in time. Unbelievable fast. That dog is just, but he's been all day obsessed with that area, going back and forth, back and forth. So the coyote is obviously here. Obviously, I just saw it again, the gray one. Oh man, that dog. Oh. And that isn't the first time he's taken off today. That's just the first time I've seen it, because he's been taken off quite a few times down there. So the coyote is obviously here hunting, and the ducks went back down there. That's what I don't understand. Well, I guess they're just diehard. They want some water, but the fact that Doug is doing his job is the only reason we didn't lose a duck. Now they're coming back up towards the creek here. I'm just shaking. It's like the dog's doing it. He's the one that's doing the rush here, and I'm shaking. The most awesome thing I've ever seen. You know, to see Doug actually in action like that. It would be nice to, you know, have Doug grab a hold of the coyote. Because I know once he got his teeth on him, I don't think Doug let go. I think he'd just keep shaking the crap out of him, and we'd have a lame or a severely hurt coyote. Because Doug's got a serious bite on him. Serious. He freaks me out when I play with him. He gets a little too carried away. I have to stop playing. Because he wasn't trained as a pup, playing wise. Like I normally with all my dogs, I've always played with them as a pup. Doug never got to be played with. So with him, he gets overexcited really fast. Man, that was fast. Honestly, the camera, that would have been the best thing to capture it with, but it would be impossible. I would have had to have a camera pointed at the swamp the whole time today running. Anyways, I got the wire done on the front. I got the gate up front done. I'm just going to start this gate and do this back corner. And then I'm going to go around and do all the grounding wires and connect all the live wires up all the way around. And then energize if things go right. Doug's back. He knows the coyote's down there and he's not giving up. What a dog. Man, oh man. And he comes back and he's so happy when he comes back. Yeah, they're back in the water. He just disappears in the water. Okay, he disappeared for a long time, guys. I think he was soaking. Ducks are coming back though. I guess they're not interested in being down there since there's a coyote down there. Are they ever all coming back? Yeah, they're not gonna risk it. I wish I could have got it on camera, guys. It was so fast. Yeah, look at that, he knows. He knows it's here, and now he's obsessed. Right now, he would not listen to me. Well, I'll see if I can get his attention. Doug! Doug! Yeah, absolutely, forget you. You mean, oh, you're gonna look at me? Oh, Dougie, that was awesome. That was, holy moly, dog. That was impressive, actually. You're a natural at this. And he's a great cuddler. Oh, you couldn't ask for a better dog. Serious coyote chaser and a bed hog. The ultimate dog. Well, ultimate for me anyways. Yeah, he's not liking us at all. Yeah, and the ducks are hanging tight to the bulrushes. Because that side of the bulrushes, we haven't had a coyote situation there, because that's Doug's side. It's the other side. But if I wouldn't have had that all cut, guys, wouldn't have saw the coyote. And the killdeers have been freaking out all day. And that's what's been sending Doug over the edge, actually. Well, Doug's coming back. And the cool part is, like, look at this, guys. They walk right by Doug. Well, they know who Doug is. Their savior today. We got a straggler here that's going really slow. Where are you? Taking his time. I wish I could have videoed it to share it with you guys, what I just saw. It was, bar none, probably one of the most awesome things that I've ever seen. It's like he knew he had to get between the coyote and the ducks, and he had to do it as fast as possible and not make any noise, because he made not a single sound. The only sound was the thumping sound of him running at an unbelievable pace through the swamp. When a dog doesn't bark, that's when you gotta worry. Barking dogs, they're usually there because they're afraid. Because when they don't bark, that means there's business happening. The barking dogs, a lot of show. You're gonna need an anti-inflammatory tonight, Dougie. You're gonna have a sore shoulder. You've had a crazy 2 days coming back to work. Look at this. Oh man, it's so cool seeing how close the ducks will go to him. Yes, ducks, he's the good guy. He's a champion today, actually. All right, I gotta get this done. I'm not working at 100% speed here, guys. I'm getting up at 4 o'clock this morning and getting out of bed at 4:25 was, or 4:35, whatever. It was far too early. I'm going to get this energized though. It'll be energized for tonight. I won't get any wire taken down, but that'll be tomorrow. It's not like I'm going to get fired here or anything like that, you know. In the heat of the moment, guys, I threw my glasses off and I just spent the last 15 minutes looking for them, and I almost stepped on them right here by the rifle. It was a pretty crazy moment here. Oh man. Dougie's got a bad limp. I just watched him walk and it's like really bad. He pulled his shoulder hard. I can't see the coyote coming back though. Not with the chase that he was just given. But he hasn't stopped looking at the swamp. He's hurting shoulder or not, he wants to go again. This group of ducks was on the other side of the gate, but I was working here wiring it up, and they were all looking at me, waiting for me to open the gate so they could come out. Doug seriously screwed his shoulder up. Like seriously screwed up. He's got a really, really bad limp. Alright, so I've got all the wiring, I've got the wire strung. You probably can't see it in the video, but these spring tensioners, man, they're the answer. That way you can take it off, service it, it's nice and tight. Doug! I'm trying to limit his false alarm running here. Doug, come here! Doug! There's no way the coyote can be here. Not with me working right here, Doug, and Killdeer's driving Doug nuts. Alright, so what I gotta do now I've gotta go around and I've gotta connect all of these up to the grounds, and I've gotta connect them up to the hots. So every gate I've gotta go around and connect them all around. There's the wires. Not hard, just tedious. And then once all that's done, I gotta ground the gates, live the gates up, and then we're to energize. That's gonna happen before I go to bed tonight. Doug, you've really screwed your shoulder up bad now. Ducks are in the yard, no more running to the swamp. I gotta get the wire down inside and get the ducks in lockdown. And then I gotta take Doug to that physiotherapy with that laser on his shoulder. It's a bit tedious and slow going, and of course the first one always takes longer because I'm MacGyvering everything here. But this is how you have to wire up gates, and when you want to join sections of the fence when you're trying to energize a fencing system for predators. And this is not a livestock, this is for critters that climb. So we've got the 14-2 underground wire that I ran when I did the archways, or the gateways I mean, and what I'm using is the rabbit crimps, and I just took yellow stuff. I took a pair of crimpers like this, and I crimped it over the rabbit crimps first, and then I crimped it with the crimpers, and it's nice and tight, the connection. Then we've got the ground line in the 14-2 wire, which you connect to the actual fence itself, because the fence is your ground. Now this is the gate power line, comes off the hot line of the fence and connects on to the gate wire. Now the gate wire has to be grounded, so I've got a cable that's screwed on to the fence wire itself. Because you want to have that when the critters are climbing, when they touch this fence on the gate, that if they touch this, it's a perfect connection. Now you could not run the ground from the fence to the gate and use the hinges, but I find that the hinges don't always give you a really good ground. You don't get the true 9900 volts. So this way the whole fence and the gate are one unit, and it's like really live. It's a good shocker. And on the other side, we've got the 14-2, which we grounded to the fence. And then we've got the live line, which, like I said, I used the rabbit crimps and just crimped it on. It's nice and tight, actually. And now I'm going to do the other gates. 3 more gates. And then we're going to bring the energizer from there and out to here and get this thing so I can have a good night's sleep. And once this is energized, nothing can get in other than raptor, fly in. And tomorrow's remove fence day. It ain't gonna happen today. I think it's like pushing 6:30 right now. It's about 6:30. I'm going to be running her late just to get her done. A lot of interruptions today with the coyote and Doug and running back and forth in the bush. Plus, we had a coyote scare over on the other side of the bush. The ducks freaked out. I saw a shadow. I made Doug lay in the garage because his shoulder's killing him, and I was in the bush running around with a rifle. So I've had a bit of a curveball this afternoon. Dougie is back out because he didn't want to be in the garage because he's obsessed with watching the swamp, but he's got a wicked limp. Like, it's really bad. Poor dog. He hurt himself really bad, and all he wanted to do was bite a coyote. Dog. You can see his right shoulder, how it's pushing out like that. It's not straight. He's in pain. But because he saw the coyote and he smelled it, all he can think about, like I have him in the garage, he's scratching at the door to come back out because he wants to go down to the swamp and watch for the coyote. I cannot get him to lay down. Dog, once you get your bearings on something, now he's pushing against me. All he wants to do is hunt the coyote. He's got a one-track mind now. See, once he sees them, that's the thing, and it gets in his head, it's like, that's all he wants to do. Unfortunately, he's gimped. So, on to my next gate. Well, I got the gates done, and the arches, and it's 7 o'clock. Now I gotta move the energizer. I think I gotta solder on to the power line. My gut's telling me it isn't long enough. Much bigger job than I thought. Tedious, very tedious. Not mass production kind of stuff, but she's wired up, man. No way in. All right, let me see if I have to do a solder job. Something tells me I gotta add probably 5 or 6 feet. Maybe not, but I got a hunch I do. I need a step ladder first. It's 20 to 8, and now it's time for the moment of truth. I've got the tester. Let's fire it up. And let's see if we get what we're supposed to be getting here. Okay, we're fully charged. Well, let's see if we've got power. 9800 volts, 9900 volts. Oh, that's a good zap, guys. Okay. Let's go down to the other side. This is all the same wire, so we don't need to test it. But I'll just show you though, just for curiosity here, guys. 9900 volts. Oof, that's a good lifter. Okay. Oh, no, 9900 volts. Oh, 9800, a little bit lower at this end. Oh, 99, 98. Still a good zap at this end. The gate. $8,900. Oh, there's a little bit of rust on the wire. Oh, 96 there. 99 if he touches there. If he touches there. 9,800. That's still a good 9,900. It's still a good zap. Okay, the back side. 9,900 volts. All right, the back gate. 9,900 volts. Ooh. The back side. 9,900 volts, 9,800 volts. That's a good zap. And the gate. Whatever you do, Doug, don't touch the fence. I think that would fix his shoulder. He'd be bolting somewhere. 9,900 volts on the gate. And that's the same as down there. But I'll show you just so you know. 9,900 volts. And then we have this section. $9,900 volts. And then we have this gate. 9,900 volts, guys. Whew, she's fired up. Turn it off so I don't accidentally get myself. Well, that's awesome, guys. It's done. That part anyways. Oh, boys. I started off early thinking I'm going to get so much done, and really, I only get one job a day, it seems. But the electric fence, that was a lot more fiddling than I counted on today. But we're wired up. Now I don't have to worry about anything getting in, other than raptors. So tomorrow is take the wire down inside as much as possible. We'll see how that goes. It's going to be a dirty job. Like a really, really dirty job, because it's really well installed. And it's pushing 20 years old. A little bit of rust happening. I'm going to do chores now, guys. You know, even though it's like 8:15 right now, and I'm exhausted, I feel so good that the fence is electrified. Man, I'm going to have a drink tonight, guys. I'm telling you, I'm going to relax. I don't have to worry. Well, I'm so tired I can't even run the wheelbarrow. I have a hunch the drink's going to go right to my head. Oh. Oh, there's a limpy dog. Oh, dog. I wish you would have let me take a shot at that coyote instead of chasing it. Because I think I honestly could have got him. Because he didn't start running until he saw Doug coming at him. Because he just stood there and looked at me. Oh, little ducks. Oh, they're so cute. I love when they're 30 days old like this, because they want to go back to the nursery, and they haven't embraced outside yet. Okay, I don't know what these ducks are up to here. I don't know if it's because they were in the yard all day, but they're got a big interest in the swamp. But it's time to go to bed. Well, time to get locked up. And it's time for Matt to relax. Truly relax tonight. Alright, and I've lost my dog. The limping dog, I think, is gone off for another rip again. Because I do not see him anywhere. Alright, ducks. Time to go into the pen. Come on, ducks. Oh, I hear a caller. Doug! I thought I heard a jingle. He's in no condition to be running. See, the problem is he saw the coyote today, and that just blanks out all pain he's in. I'm not concerned about him getting in a fight with a coyote, because he could still smoke the coyote with 3 legs. But it's just I don't want to make his shoulder worse. Well, he's got to appear here soon. Okay, ducks. Let's go. Let's go, ducks. Into the pen. Oh, there he is. He was on the other side of the bush. Maybe the coyote's circling around. That's quite possible. Coming from a different angle since he's having no luck from the swamp. Come on, little duckies. We got a safe place tonight. It's so much easier getting them into this pen. Like, it's ridiculously easy to get 1,000 ducks into the pen, except for this one right here. But this is like a freaking awesome duck pen. And it's because of you guys. I can't thank you enough. Doug, heel. No, don't walk through the ducks. Dougie, heel. Heel. Yeah, guys, I can't thank you enough. It's because of you. The Duck Adventure has an awesome pen. The only thing is, you got to make sure you close all the gates. Like, when you have 4 gates, it's like you double check. Last night I was doubting myself on the gate situation. Okay, little ducks, you're not going in the barn. Come on, ducks, out you come. Come on. That's hospital ducks. Which, how are hospital ducks doing? What a crew. All these gimp ducks. You guys are lucky. You're spoiled. Okay, let's go. Okay, come on, little duckies, let's go. I shouldn't say they're lucky. You know, they're just getting extra special care. But I'm missing the one that I keep mistaken as a stripper. I haven't found her the last couple of days to put her in the hospital. These ones are so slow. They haven't figured out what the routine is yet. Here we go. You know, it's going to be a brutal job taking the wire out, but I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be nice when the pen's wide open inside. You know, last night, this exact same thing happened here. I had these stragglers that thought, we're going to take the long way around. Did I say it was easy to put them in the pen? Oh man, it's so much easier. I think it's because they think they're just getting moved around the yard. And then after the wire's done, I do the feeding station. And then I do the lighting. Okay, Duck, why would you go this direction? There's always one. I did the latch today. I forgot to put the cable on the top though. All right, I gotta find my dog. Get my camera. And energize, relax time. Oh boys, that feels so good. Man, I'm gonna relax tonight, guys. Absolutely nothing other than raptors can get in at the ducks.
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.